Hello, everybody, and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. And welcome back to my returning subscribers for my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. Just want to make sure that you guys can hear me. All right. So when you come into this live stream, give me a follow-and-see, leave me a comment in the comment section below and let me know how this general reading resonates with you. If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and hit that little notification bell so that you know when I go live or when I post videos. All right. So this particular video is for the star sign of Taurus, and it is your timeless love story, which means, first of all, it's a general reading, so only take the messages that resonate with you. It is a timeless reading, which means when you find this video, it'll be the perfect time to receive the messages. And it is definitely a love story. So it's about the love between you and another person. All right. So Taurus is, let's pull your energy and see what your energy looks like, Taurus. Okay. So we definitely have stability. We have happiness. We have a sense of joy in the home place. This represents the Four of Wands, right? There's definitely a sense of joy, a stable home, a stable relationship. Fours is absolutely awesome. On the bottom of the deck, I feel like this is what is at your fingertips. Somebody could be having a hard time with this, because I feel like they could be a bit defensive. Taurus. All right. All right, so that's what I see for you. The opening message is you definitely have, I don't know what to do with these cards. Definitely have joy, happiness, stability currently in your home and in your relationships. This is two people who are on the same page, two people who share the same vision, two people who look good within the community. You can see there's like a big yellow, like the yellow represents solar plexus. So it's like you two could very well be twin flames too, Taurus, but definitely home, happiness, stability, joy, good, happy life, good female, good masculine energy, good female, like both of you fit together well. You create a harmonious life in your home, a harmonious family life, a harmonious community life, like just overall happiness. And it's actually very beautiful. So that is your energy, Taurus, the Four of Wands energy. You have a good social life as well. All right. So, I don't know if I want to pull these cards. We'll see what happens. So I'm just going to put these over here. All right. So let's pull, what are some signs that you are seeing? I just did the Aries reading, and it was kind of like a, how do I want to say this? It was a fly by the seat of my pants kind of reading. I was just winging it. So I'm trying to get a little bit more stability in this one. All right. So Spirit of the Crystal Ball, fortune predictions, and divination for Taurus. And then we have Spirit of the Lion, leader, recognition, and respect, which makes perfect sense with the Wands energy there. And then we have Spirit of the Sun, energy, vitality, and resurrection. The Sun is currently in Gemini, which talks about two people, twin flames. It also represents twins of all kinds, but twin flames specifically if you already have children. The Sun, when the Sun moves into Leo, there could be a change in your stability, because we are talking about, this talks about the future. So in the future, maybe by August, there could be a change in homecoming, a change, maybe a new child coming. You know, the Spirit of the Lion rules Leo, which talks about a childlike innocence. It also talks about romance. It talks about creativity. It talks about, um, it also talks about competition. Um, so I feel the sun in Leo. This is a future prediction where you two may be moving houses. Yeah, voices, goblins, nightmares, promise. Somebody could be getting a promise ring. And then ivy, clinging, and Taurus. Those spirit of the woods and ivy and clinging come out in your weekly energy. I feel like whoever you are, Taurus, you're definitely demanding respect with this person. I feel like um, I feel like you're very intuitive. I also feel like there definitely could be an extension to the family coming through here. Yeah, Mother Gaia, Spirit of the Cat. Yeah, you realize that this is an irreplaceable relationship. However, you know, you do have this essence of curiosity, of also being independent, being the leader of your own life, knowing what you want, being able to go after what you want, right? Um, but we have Mother Earth, family creation, and Gaia. So you definitely could be finding out in August that you're pregnant. For some of you, for others of you, you may be moving houses in August. Buying a new house is something else that I'm getting. That could be that you could be seeing the signs, right? Um, some of you may be very intuitive. I felt also that you're trusting your hearts. We have Spirit of the Woods, Voices, Goblins, and Nightmares. I feel like um, you're resurrecting out of like you're recognizing your fiery energy. You're recognizing something within this. I feel like you're also recognizing the power of your thoughts. All right. You're also recognizing this unbalanced energy, right? Knowing you need to find balance within a situation. You have a choice to make for some of you. All right. So let's keep moving. So let's pull before we go any further, because I also forgot to do this for Aries. Let's get some characteristics of this love story. Let's get some characteristics of this love story. Okay, so we have ing, we have an O, we have an E, see an E, an O, an ing. This is a W. So we over 50 moving. I'm telling you, you're going to be moving. I'm telling you. Meow, MEOW. We did have the cat coming through here. Taurus is something about the cat meowing. We have another E coming through. So from me to we, and we have a P. POEM. This person can be very romantic, write you love stories, write you poems. PEEING, ping. I don't know what that's about. WOME, something maybe about woman. Mopping, MOPING. Wing, WWING, so wings. All right, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and put them to the side. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into your reading. This first card, yeah, a ring. I'm telling you, you could be getting a ring. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know why I said that. A key. Unlocking the new door. Unlocking a door to a new house. This card just popped out before I even asked the question. So the key, unlocking the door to a new house. You literally could be moving. I'm telling you, moving into the woods or moving. Because look, if you look on this road, moving somewhere near a dirt road could be significant. Eight of Pentacles. So the key is to keep working on getting rid of these negative voices that are clinging into your mind, to unlock a door where two people are on the same page with the 33. So the number 6 could be significant. All right. So what are some lessons that you guys are learning here? What are some lessons being learned in a relationship? Yeah, opening up your imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind, right? And that's what Leah the Lion has on here, the crown chakra. Judgment, right? I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Guilt, so somebody could be trying to guilt trip you. Doubt, I release the need to know all the answers with the future predictions. So I feel like in this relationship or in your love story, Taurus, you are standing in this energy of happiness, having a stable home, a stable family, a stable relationship. There's a lot of romance here. And I feel like you are opening your mind and you are embracing a creative aspect in your relationship. And that's where stability comes in. I feel like you're also demanding respect with this other person. I feel like definitely a move coming in August. I feel like you're not going to allow somebody to feel guilty or you're not going to allow somebody to play the guilt trip on you anymore. You're not going to allow this. This is the nightmares that you're clinging to, where in the past you may have had somebody who was judging you, using a guilt card on you that is making you doubt your relationship, doubt your intuition. So that is what I see. So that could be a lesson that you are learning in your relationships. Yeah. Having a healthy mental imagination and being grateful for everything that you have went through. You understand that, you know what, every relationship has its challenges, right? Every relationship definitely has its challenges. So it's like you're not doubting how you feel. You're not doubting your intuition anymore. Alrighty, so what's going on in the headspace? What's going on in the headspace? What's going on in the headspace in this relationship? I'm in love with someone. We are soulmates and meant to be together forever. So somebody is, letting go of the fact that everybody that they have been with is a soulmate, because that's not the case here. And I feel like that's where the judgment card comes in. We are soulmates and we're meant to be together. I feel like this is what come through in your weekly reading about this person who is guilt tripping you, somebody who is a manipulator, somebody who makes you doubt your intuition, makes you doubt your gut, right? I feel like you are learning in your headspace a healthy sense of love. You're realizing why people come into your life for a reason. Some are here to teach you. Some are here to, some are here to teach you. Some are here where you teach them, right? But this could be something that you are teaching this person, who could very well be in competition, somebody who likes to make people jealous, somebody who likes to make somebody doubt a healthy sense of love, right? Love, humor, charisma, and creative and intellectual abilities attract loving and nurturing relationships to me. So I feel like this is that Leah the Lion in the sun energy, vitality, resurrection, where you are using your imagination, your intellectual abilities, and you are attracting more loving and nurturing relationships to you because you're realizing that some people you are not meant to be together forever with. And you definitely have somebody who's manipulating you, making you feel guilty. Because why? Because you know in your gut you're not meant to be with this person, but the other person is clinging to you like poison. All right, so we're going to go ahead and throw them there. So let's go ahead and get started. This talks about the past and how it's influencing you in this love story. This past, how the past relationships influence this present love story. Yeah, see, in the past, this person had you clouded, right? This person had you clouded. This person was very egotistical, self-centered. They didn't want you to see the truth about a situation. Yeah, yeah. So what they try to do is they try to manipulate you and guilt you by saying, "Oh, well, you're lucky that I'm here. You're lucky that we're soulmates, and we're meant to be together forever." And I feel like they made you, they created a lot of challenges, is what I see here. Yeah, in your house with your kids, that create a lot of obstacles, is what I see. So let's go ahead and pull. Here it is. Let's go ahead and see present situation or past and how it's influencing. I feel like now, you're now seeing yourself as lucky that that you recognize that this person had an unhealthy sense of love. That's what I feel. All right, so give me a clarification. Yeah. So I feel like this person did not want something to end here, Taurus. Somebody did not want something to end here. And that's why they were clouding it. And I feel like they were making you question the relationship, question as to whether or not they were a soulmate and whether or not you two were meant to be together. I feel like this person was very dramatic. For some of you, I feel like this person could even went as far to say, um, I will unalive myself if you leave me, just to make you feel guilty to stay, is for somebody, right? Yeah, I feel like you've seen through it, right? You took off them blinders that were clouding you and you made a decision to move away from it. All right, so present situation when it comes to this love story, towards this love story in a present situation. Yep, look, gentlemen. The Ace of Cups. And I also felt this too in your weekly reading, Taurus, where in a present situation, you definitely have somebody in your energy who is a true gentleman, somebody who truly loves you, somebody who will offer you that rose and be genuine. And I feel like that's why you are, in the past, you felt lucky. You have this lucky energy around you, because if it wasn't for you waking up to the challenge that this person was creating, you wouldn't have been able to move on and actually truly find true romance. I feel like whoever this person is are very playful. They like to be very romantic. I feel like, yeah, they could be dramatic at times, but who can't, right? We all have our challenges, right? I feel like now presently you see something for what it truly is. And it's like you're very thankful that you woke up and seen through this person's guilt tripping, manipulative energy. I also feel like this person wants to offer you, they want to promise you something, maybe even put a ring on your finger, right? Yeah, they see you as, you are heavenly set, is what I feel. They're seeing you as somebody who's heavenly set. We have a Six of Cups here. So, yeah, definitely they see you as somebody who's heavenly set. Absolutely. Right? It's like you are somebody that they wished upon a star for. Oh, beautiful. All right. So, present situation for Taurus with the Gentleman card. Present situation for the Gentleman card. Yeah. So we have the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Judgment card in reverse, and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So what I see is in the present moment, you do have a strong masculine energy, or this could be you standing in your strong masculine energy, because we have the Sun card here where you're saying, listen, right? I know you're judging me. I know, that in the past you disrespected me. You harshly judged me. You created a lot of challenges. And I feel like this present situation, this present gentleman, this present masculine energy in your love story is saying, listen, you no longer have to hold on to that energy. It's time to let it go, right? It's time to release it. Um, I also feel too, he could be coming in and saying, listen, I'm thankful um, for finding you for somebody out there. Again, somebody who's heavily set. The Knight of Wands in reverse talks about somebody who is very egotistical, somebody who's very here for the good time, not the long time. But this also talks about somebody who could be blocked as well. The Judgment card in reverse, somebody who, either did not answer a call, or somebody who is very judgmental, somebody who could be receiving karma as well. Somebody definitely who could be very greedy or be hanging on to, somebody is definitely hanging on to some sort of a challenge of like being overly judgmental here. The Knight of Wands does represent the Leo energy. Let me see something. Let me see what this person is saying or judging you, Taurus. What's this masculine energy? What are they saying or judging? It's like they're hanging on. They really don't want to let you go. They keep manipulating you. They have very poisonous thoughts, is what I feel for Taurus. Yeah, you still take my breath away. In marriage, this relationship is moving towards sacred union. I just feel too much pressure right now to rekindle the passion, to try something I've never done before. Yeah. So I feel like this person could be saying, listen, you do take my breath away. Like, I really feel this pull, right? I feel this pull to move into marriage. Remember, I don't know why I said the ring, but it was actually the key. I feel like this person may be feeling some sort of pressure, like in their chest, even in their stomach. They could be feeling a gut pull here, to maybe do something different, try something they never did before. In a present moment. And when it comes to this relationship, I'm telling you, there's marriage, and I see a child coming through. So this person with the rose wants to offer you a cup of love. So they really could be feeling the pressure at the moment, but I feel like they're holding back something because of the pressure. They're holding truly how they're holding it back as to what they truly want. Yeah, they're definitely holding something back. But you are a wish come true. right? You are a wish come true. So my family and upbringing are a bigger factor than what I realized. And that's why they're holding something back. And they know deep down inside, right? They know deep down inside that this is something that they've never had before. But they're judging the situation as to maybe that you two are on two different pages, right? I feel like this is the past, though. I do. I feel like this is somebody from your past. All right. So, hidden influences. Yeah, there's an obstacle in the way. And I feel like it's this person's family because I feel like they're worried that they're going to either judge them or be judged by them or judge you, right? So there's definitely an obstacle here. A hidden obstacle is they could be afraid to ask you for your hand, is what I feel. So let's clarify the mountain as a hidden obstacle, please and thank you. Because we do have the twin flame here, right? The twin flame, sacred union, marriage. Show me the hidden influence for Taurus. Yep, King of Pentacles. So this person is definitely afraid to ask you. So they're holding back. They're holding it back, popping the question is what I feel. Even though they're feeling the pressure to come in and do this, right? They're feeling the pressure here, Taurus. I'm telling you, they're afraid I'm telling you, it's their family. 1221 could be significant. So obstacles for Taurus, obstacles. I feel like somebody is judging too due to past experiences because I feel like they've been a bit unlucky when it comes to love. Yeah, hidden influences. So we have the grave with the death card in reverse. So the hidden influence is I feel like the hidden influence is they really don't want to be alone, right? They don't want to be single forever. Taurus. Clarify the hidden influence with the grave. Okay, so we have the Sun card, which is illuminating something. The Sun card illuminates, and we have the Spirit of the Sun as a sign. The Sun card, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, so somebody could feel as though the timing may be off with the Page of Pentacles. Also, too, what could be illuminated is somebody has been feeling maybe a period of bad luck or feeling like misfortune, bad luck. Again, the timing may be off. Yeah. Four of Wands in reverse. The timing may be off. So somebody is feeling very insecure. Somebody cares too much about what their family thinks. Somebody is sneaky, being sneaky and shady in the family dynamic here. But I feel like a cycle is about to end, is what I feel. So, yeah. I feel like just somebody has felt unlucky when it has come to past love. And I feel like somebody is judging their past here. All right. All right, so outside influences, a child. Look, something about a key in reverse. Crossroads, somebody's afraid to make a decision here. With the bouquet to come make that offer, and there's the gentleman. Somebody could be in a period of darkness. Somebody needs to cut something off. I don't know why I pulled them cards in reverse. So outside influences is the child. Somebody could be pregnant. Outside influences, a child. Yeah, the world. So a completion of a cycle. Somebody's going to miss their cycle for somebody here. Because a cycle is completed. With the Leah, the Lion card, which represents a child, Taurus, definitely completion of a cycle is here. The Jack of Spades is the Knight of Swords, so somebody could be rushing in. Maybe wanting to apologize for being a fool, for trying to cloud somebody or confuse somebody. Give me another card with the child and the world card, please. What's the world card here for? Definitely completion of a cycle. Yeah, the moon. So something about the moon in reverse talks about hidden emotions being revealed. It talks about paying attention to your dreams. It also talks about, a mother wound or a family wound here, a mother wound that needs to be healed. To complete some sort of a cycle of judgment, right? Opening up their mind. The moon card does represent the subconscious. So subconsciously, they want to complete this cycle. Subconsciously, they may want to have a child with you. But I feel like due to past experiences, they feel as though your guys are not going to be together forever. It's like they're questioning as to whether or not your this romance is just a temporary fix or if it's going to last forever. Yeah. So this definitely could talk about family blocked and forward movement here, because this talks about something being blocked, long-term success being blocked, somebody having some reckless behavior here. All right. Let's tap into the heart space. Let's see what this masculine, what's going on in his heart space. Taurus. I feel like he was married. I feel like he was married. He had a family. For somebody out there, this is a specific message. I feel like somebody was married in the past. They had a happy home. They had a happy life, right? Could have even had a happy child. But then the relationship had some obstacles, right? It had a lot of obstacles. There could have been a lot of bad communication, right? There could have been a very bad ending. And I feel like this person is like they had a lot of pressure from their children or from a child here. They feel like that they're just unlucky in love, unlucky in marriage, unlucky in relationships in general. All right, so let's see what's in this person's heart space for Taurus's love story. Yeah, they're at a crossroads. Somebody is making some sort of a decision here, right? Making some sort of a decision in their heart space. Yeah, by the summertime. Yeah, see the King of Pentacles, somebody who is, they're making a decision maybe to focus more on their money. The answer is no. destruction, and muse. So the answer is no to a situation. Somebody may be saying no. Maybe that's what they're afraid of. You will say no, Taurus. So they've made a decision and they're saying no. Maybe that's what they're afraid of. You will say no, like I said. What's going on in the heart space in this love story for Taurus? Yeah. Offer. So they definitely want to make some sort of an offer, I feel, by fall time. I feel like maybe through the summer they're going to focus on making money. They're going to focus on saving money, because when they focus on saving money and building up their finances, I feel like definitely a house move. They want to buy a house. They want to offer you a long-term commitment. They want to offer you stability. So again, April, or I don't know why I said that, August or September time, I feel like there definitely could be, this person will decide to make you this offer. They will decide to want to get married. They will decide to buy this house. I do feel maybe a pregnancy coming in, right? But right now they're paused, right? Because their family is influencing them, right? Is what I see here. So let's go ahead and put this deck back up here. So the best course of action to take for Taurus, the best course of action to take for Taurus. The best course of action to take for Taurus. Look, we have another gentleman coming through. But it did kind of come out in reverse. So the best course of action to take is to, allow this person to work on their material stability. Because I feel like they will very much be a very stable individual. And I feel like that's what they want. They want to have stability. They want the home. They want the family, right? But I feel like they're still a bit maybe stuck in the past, in how their past relationships have ended, right? So I feel like the best outcome to take is to work on it together, work on building the stability together, work on saving money together over the summertime. And then by the fall time, maybe accept this person's offer. See the offer of love, maybe a ring, right? Look, pregnancy. I'm telling you, somebody's going to be pregnant. So the best course of action with the gentleman card for Taurus. The best course of action. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. So right now, the best course of action is to build, right? Best course of action is to build this foundation with this person. Build up your money, build up your finances, all right? So that when the fall time comes, August, September, October, you'll be able to afford that house. You'll be able to afford this marriage, right? Because I just feel like right now they feel like they just don't have it. And they don't want to be pressured into something that they're not ready for, right? And I absolutely feel it's because of past relationships. I feel like in the past, this person may have either been married or been in some sort of a relationship and it did not work. So you're being asked, Taurus, to focus on building your materialism, building your money, building up your money, saving, pinching them pennies, right? Building long-term success with this person. And that's where they want you to focus. Focus on loving this person, being more understanding. Focus more on a healthy love, a stable love, right? Yeah, healing. Focus on healing. Then I feel by the fall time, you'll be ready to take that leap of faith. You'll be ready to take that leap of faith into marriage, because the fog will be lifted of how this person truly feels. You're going to see something more clearly about how this person truly feels. So the outcome The outcome for Taurus, the outcome. What is the outcome of Taurus's love story? The outcome of Taurus's love story. Okay, so look, the key to the new house. When the time is right. I'm telling you. Yeah, the key to the new house when the time is right. That's the outcome. It will come in time. But right now, focus on building up the finances. Focus on building up that long-term stability, right? And the outcome is you will have the money to buy this new house. You'll have the money to have the marriage. It's like, don't pressure this relationship. Move slowly, right? The offer will come, but in time. So don't pressure into moving too quickly in this relationship, regardless of the passion and the fire between you two. So the outcome, the key, the house, and the clock tower. Yeah. So that talks about, especially with the tower in reverse, it talks about moving out of this miscommunication, the arguing, the verbal confusion of, like I said, miscommunication, two people not being on the same page, always in this emotional discussion of, I want to do this and no, I'm not ready for this, like putting on the pressure, right? The Seven of Pentacles. It's time to put your time, energy, and focus into what you truly want. Get out of this choppy emotion of guilt tripping. Well, we're meant to be together. Sometimes it's like you're only meant to be with somebody. Sometimes you're meant to be with somebody because you're either teaching them a lesson or they're teaching you a lesson. Some people come into your life for a second. Some people come into your life for a year. Some people stay, right? Not everybody is meant to be together forever. So yeah, what's the Magician card in reverse? Yeah, making sure that you have everything you need before you move, before you get married, before you move into a house, right? That's the outcome. Making sure you got everything you need. Because with this card in reverse, there's something missing. There's something missing. Yeah, that's the outcome. Focus on making sure that you have everything you need to have long-term stability, to buy this house, right? In other words, don't jump into the first house that you find. Shop around is what they're telling you. I feel like you're going to look at 3 different houses before you actually find one. So don't be in this energy of despair, of bickering, of miscommunication. It's not just a one-sided relationship, right? So I feel like you're going to look at 3 different houses before you actually find one. All right. So, yep, that is what I feel. So let's see what the crows are warning you about. Somebody could definitely be dealing with some morning sickness. What are the crows warning Taurus about? Yeah, to become whole first, you must let yourself be broken. Yeah. So the crows are warning you as to this past person when it comes to past love, right? This person broke you. Yeah, right? But when they broke you, it was for a reason. It's so that you could shine the light on what need to be healed, why you were like pushing away love, right? Why you felt so unlucky when it comes to love, when it came to being clouded mentally and emotionally. Yeah. So that you can find love, peace, and happiness. Because you're really worthy of love, Taurus. You really are. But you're so tired of the bickering, the fighting, the judgmental, the miscommunications, of, always being on alert, always having to walk on eggshells, right? Because you're afraid of what somebody's family is going to say about you. This is a you're not with these people anymore, so don't worry about it. I feel like this is an ex here, an ex-husband, an ex-wife, an ex whatever, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. All right. Oh, this card stuck to the table. They're telling you got this, Taurus. You got this. What has broke you has only made you stronger with Leah the Lion there. Anything else? Let me get to see if there's any other characteristics here for Taurus. So we have another E coming through. We have a TH. Another shun. Ing. Yeah, stable but stingy. Yeah, so this person could be a little bit stingy, right? That's because they're saving for to build this house with you. So you may be like, oh, you're stingy, you're a tightwad, right? Yeah, well, they may be stingy. That's because they're saving. They're saving to buy this house for you. They're saving to have long-term stability for you. All right. So that is what I see. There you go, Taurus. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.